Okay, so let's try another scenario where the consumer service is down, right? So in that case, we'll see how the application will perform and how Kafka going to handle that particular scenario. Okay, so there are 32 stocks present for this product one. So let me select two products from here, right? And before placing order, I'll go to the container, the consumer container, and I will stop it. Okay, so that this particular service will be not available while processing this event. I'm going to place order, right? And we can see the order event published successfully. This is the order ID. Let's jump to the Kafka and we can see there is a new event, and to verify if this is the same event, we can just take the order ID and we'll search it here. We can see this is the same event, right, where we selected two quantity from product one. Now if I'll go to the database, before it was 32, right, but if I'll refresh, I'll see there is no change in the stock because the service who is responsible for to process the event and update in the database is down now, correct? But the good thing is still this particular event is present in this Kafka, correct? So if I'll turn on this container, right, if I'll start this service again, what it will gonna do is we'll go to the log. We can see it will connect to the topic again. We can see successfully sync group order process group with generation 5 and setting newly assigned partition. The topic is orders topic. It's connected again and is trying to process this particular event. Okay, for the product one. So this is the same event. You can see I'll just control C and here I'll just do, you can see. So this is the same event is processed. So if I'll go to the database again and if I refresh it, I will see the stock will be 30. You can see it's 30. So this is how the Kafka is working. It's helping us to store the events even though other service is down. So when they will come back online, they can reuse those events to process it, right? So there is another scenario we'll try where we'll be going to produce some wrong payload, right? Which will be not going to accept by the consumer, right? So we'll see how we are going to handle that particular situation. To do that, I will be going to use the producer endpoint because I can't send the invalid payload from the UI. So I'll be going to use this particular endpoint here, Swagger. We can see our request body look like this, right? So let's take the payload from here. Okay, and let's try it out. So what we'll do, we'll remove the price from this payload, correct? So now this payload is a invalid payload for the order or the consumer to be processed, right? So I'm going to execute it. So you can see it's telling price is required, right? We'll try another scenario where the price will be a negative number. Okay, so let me execute it. So where it's telling price must be greater than 0, correct? So we have set some of the validation from the producer side so that it will be not able to produce any malformed payload to the Kafka service, right? So this is the first validation. Either we can do the schema validation here, correct? To make sure before producing the event, our payload is correctly aligned with our schema diagram, correct?